Alright then people, know the face, know the name. It's myself truly again on the camera, yeah? And we're just dropping another audio speech. It's gonna be entitled something along the lines of this, yeah? Stop watching people and learn to watch yourself, do you get it? So, yeah, make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe to everything on the YouTube page, on the SoundCloud page. Follow us on our different social media outlets and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? This one's gonna be a good one. It's necessary, it has to be said. Pushing on for 2022. And there's always going to be more content dropping and more stuff coming out, yeah? So make sure you follow, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you're in tune with everything RK is doing, yeah? Because we just handle our business and we do us. You should be doing the same in your own way, because that's what it's about. Check it out. There's been a time, right? Like nowadays where people love to watch the next man or next woman's business so much that has nothing to do with them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's always gone on, it's always happened, but like it's been on an increase as like time and the years are going on. You can be a fan of something, that's fine. You can be a supporter of something, you can be into a certain type of field, a certain type of group, a certain type of craft, cool, I get it, that's cool. Public events and stuff like that, within reason, yeah, sure, you know, you can mention on, you can speak on and stuff like that, but to just disregard everything that you need to do in your own personal life, everything that's going on for you in your media, you know, content that you make if you're into that stuff or whatever else you do. Basically everything you do as a person personally and business-wise. To just watch the next person's business or just to be in the next person's drama or next person's shit, I'll never get it. Don't make sense to me, it never will. Like, the more you watch yourself, the more you deal with yourself, the more you focus on self, the more you handle your business for self, right? Then you're not only able to see the problems and see everything else around you, but you're able to be in tune and connect with what's around you too. You know what I'm saying? It all starts with self first. So, you know, all this watching other people's business and watching other people's stuff and what have you, it doesn't even benefit you. I'll never get it. Like, what does it do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it mean? Like, it's just straight bitch activity. For real, bro. Like, I've never seen so much bitch-made shit go on in my entire life, man. I've never seen it. And I already know it's only going to get worse before it gets a lot better, as the saying goes, right? Like, with RK, we do things differently. And we obviously be old school with these rules. You know, certain things that I've learned or I've grew up on and come up on won't change ever. And this is the fact of this, like, you know, we speak when spoken to. We speak when it concerns us. When it don't, we don't speak. If it don't mess up my flow, if it's not messing up my money, if it's not messing up anything that I've got going on or I'm dealing with or what's happening for me or my team and my squad, you rarely hear us speak on anything about it. But obviously, if we do talk about it or if we do bring it up and stuff like that, and it's a public event thing, because of course, you know, I'm on social media and want everything, what should I say, look, I'm on social media like everybody else. So, again, something in the public that is a good example for what I'm trying to illustrate, that's different. Then yeah, I might share and, you know, put my 2 cents on it because it's, you know, to show other people or to show our target audience a different perspective of what we're trying to show. That's different. But like I said previously, all the things I've mentioned beforehand, we don't do that shit, man. We just don't do it. It don't concern us. So why am I even gonna bother with it? Like, I'm not in the business, right, or in the mindset of let's create more problems in life. Like, let's make more dramas. Let's make more things for me to do. You know what I'm saying? I've already got enough to handle on my plate already. And of course, there's always more to do and more to accomplish. But I'm already basically in flow state right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm already moving forward in my own way already. So why would I even try to create more dramas? Like, why would I even try to have even more on my plate that I don't need? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, it's just too random, man. And that's one thing that definitely people need to actually implement for 2022, man. It's literally mind your own business. I said it on the Alpha Villains show with AV on his New Year's one, you know, 2022 New Year's resolutions one, etc. So if you ain't seen that, go watch it. I'm gonna have it in the description section below on this video, but it's literally that, man. Like, minding your own business is key, man. People want to be connected with the whole world and everything else around them, everything on the media, whether it's fact or fiction, everything on TV, music world, whatever, but they're not connected with themselves. What's the point? How do you navigate this life if you don't know yourself, or you're not working on self? A lot of your problems outside of yourself will disappear overnight if you focused on what? Self. Like, it's not hard, innit? It's elementary. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, do, re, mi, shit. Like, it's real easy. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. So, focus on your grind. Focus on what you have to do. Handle your business. If you're connecting with like-minded individuals and stuff like that, that's different. Make sure you do that. Upgrade yourself. Expand. That's what it's about. But, like, real talk, though. Like, stop being a bitch, innit? Like, even for guys or girls, and this is kind of universal, innit? Like, it's unisex. Like, stop being a bitch-made person, innit? It's ridiculous, man. If I was to be that way inclined, man, throughout my life or through certain spots and certain things, man, like, I probably would be dead right now. You know, if I was to be in people's business and in people's things around, you know, certain things I've had to, or should I say, certain trials and tribulations, certain experiences and certain environments I've had to trek in my life, I'd be dead 100% if I was just in people's shit. Whether it's obviously physically harmed by another individual, or literally just dead in the mind, dead in the soul, dead in the spirit, and just dead as a person. Because I never fixed myself. I never handled my business. I never handled my shit. But I'm watching everyone else's shit, or I'm talking about next man's shit. And obviously, I still abide by that law and abide by that way where we don't fuck with that. We don't do that over here. We don't cover that. You know what I'm saying? You want to make yourself a better person. You want to make yourself more interesting. You want to make yourself more appealing. Then handle what you need to handle, man. I'm telling you. Once you do that, everything else will get better around you. In the sense of, not even what you want to attract outside of yourself. No, I mean what you don't need will get the hell away from you. Because you're vibrating on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? You're vibrating in a higher frequency. So what you don't need would naturally just push itself away from you. And that's the majority of things, if you're doing it right. Because you will receive less coming from the external source. But from the internal, trust me, you'll receive a hell of a lot more. And that's how it works. Detoxing ain't about just having a good diet. Detoxing and all that sort of stuff ain't about just having a New Year's resolution or just getting fit for the moment and stuff like that. Like, it's a lifestyle. Detoxing is a mind, body, spirit, and soul thing. Detoxing is a deep thing. You detox from every single thing. And you flip the script. And you work on something new. And it's not something that you do for a year and that's it. Now, you do it throughout your life. You get it? And trust me, you benefit from it. But yeah, I'm not going to be too long on this. Don't think it's necessary. Just something real short, straight to the point. Just to add to the public RK content that's already out there and stuff like that. Because it's just one of those days. And I thought, just get onto the microphone and say a few things. So yeah, you know, stop watching everybody else's shit, man. And learn to watch yourself. Because trust me, when you do that, things will be better for you. Honestly, and it's a lost art right nowadays. Like, it's a lost thing to do. Never seen so much people and so much people's business in my life, man. I've never seen it. Like I said, and I'm going to reiterate again. For the public events, it's fine. Into something like music, into something that's just out there in the world, it's fine. To an extent. But still, you need to have a life of your own. You need to have a life for yourself. Do you get me? How you running around with no life, but you're looking at everyone else's life? How you running around, right? Talking about you want this and that, and you want, you know, these women to look at you if you're a guy, or these guys to look at you if you're a girl, and you want all these things, all this kind of attention, all this kind of stuff. But then when we get to know you and get to know the actual, you know, to check if you've got some substance as a person, as a character, there's nothing there. What's the point, man? Just a bunch of foolishness and stupidity, man. All of it, man. The whole 9 yards of nonsense. Every last bit of it, man. So glad I'm not a guy who's like that, man. Into people's shit that I don't need to be in, man. Because, like, think about it as well, right? Like I said, if you're vibrating on a higher level and you're trying to do some stuff, right, and you're trying to handle your shit, most people that you look at anyway don't even matter, man. They're not even important. They're not even like their level is so low that like you kind of look down on yourself for looking at them. You kind of look down on yourself for even trying to be involved with that shit. You're like, look at that shit, man. You ain't doing nothing of value, or you ain't doing nothing I can benefit from. Like, nothing, man. Nothing I can benefit from whatsoever, man. Nothing I can think, yeah, you know what, yeah, I can add this, and this is gonna, you know, help increase what I got going on. Like, nothing's happening over there, man. Or it's the same old redundant stuff, right, that you should have overcome a long time ago, but most men can't do, or most girls can't do. They're still stuck in that cycle of nonsense. You get me? Still stuck in wherever they're at, and you've overpassed it. So you've what's what I'm looking for? You've surpassed that, and then you're still watching it. Nah, man. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a guy like that. I ain't got time. So yeah, basically rounding up and signing out with a speech, man. If it's not elevating, if it's not helping you improve, if it's not helping you get more money, if it's not helping you improve mind, body and soul, spirit, if it's not just basically, you know, making you get to a next level anyway, then it's kind of all pointless, man. For real, it really is. RK's been living like that for, you know, the best part of what? A good, 8 years or so now? Yeah, about that. 9-8 years. And it fucking works, you know what I'm saying? It fucking works, man. And it's not just been, like, for example, New Year's resolution, 2015, we're going to make a change, and then 16, 17, 18, we're still on some dickhead shit. Nah, man made the changes from whatever year it was, but therefore when RK started in 2014, but 2015 it kicked off. And then we've been on that, you know, grind, on that pathway, and on that road since. Before the so-called COVID stuff, before that, been doing these things, been moving this way. It's only just got better and improved and increased because we've just stayed on it and stayed consistent. That's what it's about, and that's what all it is. So yeah, to round up everything I've said, start watching yourself, stop watching others that you don't need to watch, or that's not important to you, or that you can't benefit from, or benefit off, or gain nothing from. Stay focused, mind your business, keep your nose clean, act up only if you need to, in a sense of when you've actually did the right thing and you've done what you're supposed to do, and you're not getting the acknowledgement you need, or you're not getting treated correctly when you've done everything you're supposed to do, followed every rule you're supposed to follow. That's different. Other than that, man, we just to ourselves and to others that is like-minded, guys and girls alike. So yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, YouTube, SoundCloud, social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, you name it. We're on most of them. Everything's a free download. Everything's out there, man. It's been out there for years. Hobby content, hobby music, hobby speeches, pastime activity, constructive, and it's just straight on it, man. Figure out your lane and stick to it. You already know. Signing off.